Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about the awakening skills in League Match PvP and Infinite Battle. And I got to tell you, it really has been a doozy. I will talk about Championship as well and how I feel the awakening skills have affected it. But I do think that it's much worse actually in PvP in the game. You know, when I'm talking about League and Infinite Battle, these two game modes have really been affected by this big time because the stats that you're actually getting from your characters. So for example here we got, I'm going to use Ignis, Geese, and Genitz here. Ignis here, we'll slap this set on him. Let's go ahead and put the Tekken set. Really the Tekken set's really awesome on Genitz also, but I love Ignis, so I'm going to make him as powerful as I can. And actually Geese is super powerful with it too. But with Geese, I'm just going to go ahead and slap a Noah set on him just to make sure we get that super armor when we attack using our second skill, even though he does get super armor from his first or third skill as long as he lands a successful attack. And then for Genitz here, we're going to put on the Mad Tea Party set. And really all three of these characters, you really want to go with some crit rate buffs. Actually, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you know what? Let's go ahead and give Geese the Tekken set. There we go. And let's give Ignis the Noah set. There we go. Boosting his stats will be just fine. Even though the Tekken set's amazing on him. Now look at the CP of this character. He has 26,800 CP. He's only awakened level 1. My Geese at awakened level 15 with the Tekken set has 36,000 CP. Plus he also has a freaking imprint stone, which is adding almost 5,000 CP. Ridiculousness. And then we have Genitz here, who's at level 10. And he has 25,000 CP. That's a hell of a lot of CP. And some pretty tough characters to be facing in League Match. None of these characters are going to be benefiting from the leadership except for Ignis. He's the only one that's going to benefit from the increased Nest Fighter attack by 40% and crit rate by 10%, although the team relation does give all the fighters an extra 5% attack. And the thing about awakening skills is awakening skills have a knockback effect. Actually, they do a few little things. They can knock a character back, so say a character gets really close to you and you hit your awaken skill, you can knock them back. If the character's in the air and you use the awaken skill, you can actually keep them up in the air even longer and then go into another skill, maybe go into your combos. It is quite the advantage to have awakened skills. And also, if a character does a special skill on you, or an ultimate skill, you can actually use your awakening skill and actually give yourself an iframe, which is an invincibility frame. Those of you that play Marvel Future Fight, you know exactly what I'm talking about, maybe some other games. But when you're in an invincibility frame, that means you're not going to be taking any damage. You'll be able to run away, get out of the range of the attack. Now for some ultimates it's not going to work. You know, against Nameless, I actually did use the awakened skill in Championship, and I got myself into the iframe. But once it finished, I still was taking damage from the ultimate skill because the AoE on his skill is ridiculous. But say he was doing his special skill, then you can actually use the invincibility frame and actually get out of there. So the awakening skills actually give you quite the advantage. But the thing that I don't like in League and Infinite Battle is the stats are applied. This CP is applied here. The imprint stones, you know, the cars, that was always there. But now all this extra CP from having your characters awakened to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on, they are applied in here. So you face some devastating teams. Now, what I would like to see, and let me know in the comments if any of you disagree or agree with this, is depending on your rank, depends on the level of awakened character that you have to fight. Like if you're only rank 100, I don't think a character should be awakened no more than level 1. Maybe they would have to create different leagues to make this work. I'm not really sure how they could approach it, or maybe just not let the awakened skills apply at all. I don't know. It seems a little like I don't think all these stats should apply. I mean, because for a lot of players, especially newer players, this is going to be extremely rough. Even for me, even having 88,000 freaking CP with these three characters, I can get freaking murdered. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to do this. Alright, so we'll start with Genitz here. So we're facing Rugal first, alright. Now, none of these characters are awakened, which is pretty surprising. So I actually have way more CP than they do. But it's not always like that. Sometimes you face characters that are just, man, they are built to the max. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, buddy. There I tried using my awakening skill, but Rugal did his third skill, which gave him the hyper armor. Now right now it's actually unfair for the opponents I'm facing, because we pretty much just got 3 perfects with Genets. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's do it again. Alright, so we're going to start with him again. I always like to start with Genets because he does have hyper armor. And then whenever you drop down like Geese or Ignatz or whatever other character you have, you'll actually knock them up in the air and actually give yourself a chance to attack. Alright, Nameless, eh? Here we go. Okay, I lost Ignatz there. That was terrible. Oh, man. Back over here. Gotcha, punk. Alright, here we go. Take him out. It sucks I lost Ignatz so fast. Oh, nice range attack here. See you later, honey. I mean, this guy really is insane to have for this. Now you see those characters were awakened level 10 and 9. Devastating, devastating damage. And you know, not all players have characters, you know, awaken level 10 and 11. It's just, I mean, it's insane. So I think it's a bit unfair for a lot of players out there to have it like this. I mean, it's crazy to know that these characters have these kind of stats. I mean, look at this. You got Pretty Zero and Nameless both at level 10, 2 stars. And you have Clone Zero at level 8, 1 star. I mean, this is some strong crap. They have 90,000 CP. I mean, that's crazy. Which means they have a whole lot more HP, a whole lot more difficult to take down. Uh-oh. Get out of there. See you later, honey. Somebody got the Okaya set on them. Ooh, you bastard. Come here. I don't think so. Somebody had the Okaya set there on their Clone Zero peckers. See, and they're the awakened skill that actually does damage as well. You can actually take out your opponent by using that thing. So if you don't have an awakened skill, you're actually at quite the disadvantage. And the thing about that is, you're going to have to go into the United banner. You're going to hope that you get memories for certain characters, and it's just major RNG based. I mean, you're not always guaranteed to get the characters you need or want. I mean, you might have awakened characters and maybe they're just all gold memory characters, and some of them are good characters, but when they're facing characters like this, like these guys, man, you're at a huge disadvantage. And I know that You know, some people can get lucky. They can combine gold memories for a purple memory and actually get a character's memory from that. I've actually seen some people get those. I've actually got comments from people. I've talked to people in Discord, and that has happened to them. It hasn't happened to me yet, but in all fairness, I haven't tried to make too many purple memories so far. But it's still RNG based. You're still going to have to go to the United Banner for the most part, or maybe get them from tickets. And really, it's just a matter of luck. So I really think they should find a way to balance this out, because I do feel it's a bit unfair. Let's go ahead and use a little rubies here. We do got some spare rubies from the event going on. Okay, start with my boy here. And it sucks with Geese and Original Zero, because Original Zero has that reflect stun. So Geese's second skill is kind of, man, it's a bad skill to use against Original Zero, which kind of sucks. Come on. Get out of there, get out of there. See you later, honey. Oh yeah, piece of cake. So I mean, the awakened skills, I mean, they're cool for the PvE content, but for PvP, I think they really need to find a way. You know, I'm making this look pretty easy, but look at the characters that I'm using. Look at the awakened levels that they're at. Well, except for Ignis, but Ignis is a monster anyways. I mean, a lot of players just aren't going to have these kinds of advantages. We'll do this one more time. I mean, right now I got the advantage. I got 88,000 CP. None of his characters have awakening skills. So, I mean, that does show that that player is actually, you know, doing really well, because they're using characters and playing against a lot of other characters that don't have awakened skills and able to win. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. Sorry, Nameless. Piece of cake, piece of cake. Oh, Ignis getting it done. I do love playing that guy, man. He's freaking awesome. Might be a glass cannon, but he's one big butt cannon. But my thoughts on Championship are a little bit different than this, because the stats aren't applied in Championship from awakened skills. But there are advantages to having characters with awakened skills. Like I said, they put you, awakened skill puts you in an iframe whenever you use it. Whenever they're using their special skill, you can put yourself in an iframe. You can use it as a knockback tool. You can use it to do a little damage to the other characters, keep them up in the air, to do more combos. I mean, there are some major advantages to having it. But I think in Championship, maybe it's a little bit more balanced, but honestly, I wish it wasn't even in there at all. But I'll probably make a separate video talking about that. So let's go ahead and go into the summons. And let's collect this sucker. You know how we do it. I really am kind of dumb for doing this all the time, because we're going to be getting another character. You know, there's going to be another character coming to this banner, and who knows who it's going to be, but you can almost bet it's going to be someone awesome. There's a lot of awesome characters that aren't in the global yet, like Elizabeth, like Rock Howard, like Leona 12. I mean, there's a lot of them that aren't in here yet that are going to come. Not to mention card sets that could be coming as well. But I need memories. So here we go. I need memories. I need a memory for Pretty Zero, and I need a memory for frickin' Ash. Something fierce. Okay, we'll skip this. No, I want to skip it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I got Halloween Party Shermie. That's cool. Alright, I'll take it. It's going to help that Codex. She could prove to be useful for the blue defensive team. Who knows? If I end up needing a defensive team. Okay. Okay, good Wonderland Yuri memory there. That's actually really good. Man, we got 2 all-star memories here. That's awesome. Help develop a collab character. Come on, man. I'm seeing a lot of red, but I'm not seeing the smoke. Okay, we got smoke, so we'll probably stop here. Let's see what we get. Actually, it's pretty damn lucky, you know, in 3 or 4 rolls to actually get a fest. Okay, another soul for Mukai, which is good. I am using him. That's really good. That means I can take him up to 2 stars. But I really needed a green or a yellow, but still really awesome. That works. We're going to stop today for that one. So let me know how you're all feeling about the PvP in the game. Do you think it's unbalanced? Do you think they should find a way to balance it out a little bit more? I mean, personally, maybe just have the awakened skills, but don't add all that extra CP from the awakened skills. I'm not really sure what to do or how to be fair about it, because you want to make sure that people are incentivized to want to awaken their characters, to push them to higher limits, but you also want to keep it, you know, fairly balanced for the players that haven't been in the game that long. You know, a player that's been in the game, you know, say for 6 months, that's been free to play for 6 months, been playing the game for a little while. But a player that's been, you know, spending a ton of money, awakening their characters, buying all those packs, they're going to have a pretty big leg up. So I think they need to find a way to try to balance it out. So let me know how you all feel about it. Let me know how you're doing in the game. Let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.